Hello everyone, this is Katarina and I'll bring you the energy update for this week together with a light language transmission to support you through these deep, intense changes that this gigantic weekend brought us with the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction together with this super strong full moon in Scorpio. And that combination, that weekend really amplified that much higher ascension timeline. It really goes across the board in the collective worldwide. And then now we're experiencing with this full moon in Scorpio, the purging. God, how don't we all love it? And normally I really love to drink coffee. And I can't, I drink an alkaline herbal tea just to help with that super intense detox. And you may feel that as well with these highly intense ascension symptoms. And that can be that you feel extra tired, that you feel like everything is easily irritating you, that you're on raw nerves, that you need extra rest and rejuvenation. And for others, it might be that activation, oh my God, I really need to make changes in my life. I need to shift things. I really had to reset the whole altars in the house and do the energies realigning. Also for the Cosmic Rise Conscious series on Sunday. I'm so excited. The team is so geared up with everyone. So with that, I really want you to know that if you are experiencing all these emotional turbulences, it's part of your timeline aligning now with this higher ascension timeline that's available. And for those of you who are time weavers, you may experience that I'm high, I'm low, I'm high, I'm low, or oh my God, there feels a sudden intensity of all dense energy. Then you're doing all sorts of activities and transmuting it, then it's going higher again. And if you are a time weaver or really intensely involved on a higher level or on a very conscious personal level, that you feel frazzled and it's like, oh my God, which leg am I standing on? Oh my God, it's just saying, it's like I'm one foot into various dimensions, because we are also becoming so much more multidimensional. So it can be that you experience various timelines throughout the day as everything is streamlining. And in the Cosmic Rise Conscious series on Sunday in part 2, part 1 is also as replay available. In part 2, we are actively working on streamlining the timelines, and it's really interesting. The more we all grow and evolve, the more the frequencies go higher. My team is changing and advancing, and it was so exciting yesterday in the sessions. And they're like, there's this general awareness about ascension teachings and ascended masters, and now we're ready to step into the really specialized skill set, because now with us reaching this higher level, we are capable of stepping into our ascension gifts more and more. And in the activation, we work with the new Kundalini flow. That's a completely different energetic setup, a different flow rhythm, and that amplifies now the clearing and purifying of our spine, our prana tube, our higher chakras, to really have access. It's like my guide's showing me the key. It's, you have the key to turn to bring it all in with your heart consciousness. And I will share more about the new Cosmic Rise Conscious teachings that the Ascended Masters want to bring forth, and all the beings. And my guides just said, speak about the Ascension teams. There are ascension teams from different realms. So there are ascension teams, say, from the angelics, and that's Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. That team is growing as well. They are holding that space, and Archangel Thunderphone for the anchor in the earth. Then we have the teams around Ashtar Command, the Galactic Council of Light, where Lord Melchizedek is involved in as well. So where we have the galactic support, ancient ascended masters, and those who have worked and created that pathway for us now, that we're able to streamline these timelines, let go of that density, and then shift into a higher realm collectively. And my guides have been really, really clear. So all of you who are star seeds, light workers, forerunners, where you always feel like, shit, I'm ahead of the curve. I'm out of sync with everyone, and then we find each other online, or, the precious few where you can come across each other. It's like, oh, thank God, you're one of them too. And my guides really distinctively shared that with me is, there's a group of souls worldwide that decided I am going to be one of the first to ascend. And it's not so much in that group about personal ascension. These are really ancient ascended masters, galactic set volunteers that are here and said, hey, I'm here to help Gaia, the whole planet Earth, to shift into that much more higher frequency. And all of you who identify with that, you have ancient soul gifts, you have soul gifts from other dimensions. And these higher ascension gifts are so super exciting. And my client sessions yesterday, it was so wonderful. As one of the results of that huge shift over the weekend, I started speaking a new light language. I had massive initiations over the weekend and working through so many layers, and these dimensional locks are falling away. So we are literally breaking through those barriers where it's like, oh my God, and here's the light, and oh my God, here's the universal love. It's literally then, oh my God, you're at the gateway and it's flooding in. And the people who decided I'm going to be one of the first to ascend, they have a specialized skill set, and I will cover that for everyone who's drawn to the Cosmic Christ Conscious series. You're aligned with that material. And with that specialized skill set, you help the entire ascension of the earth, and that propels you further in your own journey as a soul. It helps you to reach whole other levels, because you have already achieved ascension one time, several times, in various even different dimensional spaces. And now doing it as a collective effort, where so many say, hey, come on, I'm part of Team Ascension, I'm part of Team Go First, you go now. And all of you who feel that way, on a higher level, we already work together, we already create those pathways. And that is so, so exciting, because then a much higher frequency range is created, helping everyone to reach that goal together. And then as a side effect, or that's step one, and step two is then we're helping the whole planet to ascend, and that's wonderful, and this is now possible because of that merge of timelines. The lowest, deepest, darkest density is already transmuted. We made a huge shift. Say, if the whole earth would be walking up a mountain, we are now at least, if not more, 2/3 up, collectively, in letting go of the deepest, darkest, lowest, reaching a higher level. And with every merge, we're pushing the lower frequencies are transmuted, and higher frequencies can come in. And my guides also said, we have the time weavers, we have neutralizers, and we have people who transmute a lot of density. So people who also watch scary movies and stuff and aren't quite that affected by them, or can do things where a high frequency person would feel like, oh my God, I can't handle that. There are a part of that specialized ascension team, people on Earth that are really capable of transmuting a lot of density, kind of eating away at it, while the rest is bringing those higher codes in. So there is such a multitude of different beings, different skill sets that now come together into one big orchestra. And it's like we're hearing the celestial music already being created on Earth, and that is so wonderful. And then in the Cosmic Christ Conscious series on Sunday, my guides just reminded me, they really want to amplify. We're also going to work with in the journey, and you get about an hour and a half of light codes, of frequencies. Different masters share their ascension gifts and templates with you. And we will also work with integrating or helping that integration on a physical level. That these higher codes can literally come in down to your cellular structure, and that you can make use of it. And maybe like me, Esther is just saying, you know, you may need a day or two without coffee and need herb tea, but that will propel you further forward as your cells are being cleansed so profoundly. And let's see, with this new light language, what's coming forth, what they have in store for us. And again, I dedicate it to the highest and greatest good of all. Itia katinama tiaki iki ta 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 si I katanaha nikia tata namasa nitia tata ka itiana ta itiana nikia shi ika sasa na ki I si na na maha na kiti si isi namaha yakiti namasa Iakiti namasa miwa kia satanaha miwa kia satanaha niaski aka ka ka sa na maha mia ka si a ki I na masa sia ki I si na maha miwa kiti ki ikana miwa kiti ishkia nanamasa niyaki si na maha itikan itikia nanamasa itikia nanamasa miwikia si inaha miwiki isi I nanamaha miwashkaka sasanaha miwashkaka sasa na maha miwakaka sasanaha miwashka isi nanamaha niwiki isi inaha niwiki isi ikakaka na masa iwaka ta si kiti I na ki ashka ka si kati I na maha miwiki ata sa na maka miwiki ti asa na maha miwaki ata ishkana miwaka ati ishka ka namasa miwiki isa namaha miwiki isa namaha Yoashkaka sisina miwiki ki sisi na maha Iwakaka sasanaha Iwakaka sasana namaha aka. Blessed be, so mote it be, and so it is. Thank you. Oh my God. And at the end, it was the Venusians really, with a really like a soft blanket of love, you know, that blanket of divine white light, that purifying light, the energy of the Holy Spirit coming in. And then also the golden solar light beings in total joy. And they're like, come on, guys, you know, we really can't wait to share all these beautiful ascension codes with you. And they are one of the teams of the bringers of joy. I mean, every time I'm allowed to channel with the golden solar light beings, it just completely lights me up. And I hope that it has the same effect for you. And the beginning of the light language, at one, the second before, or the third last, was the divine director, really helping these new ascension pathways to open up and anchoring that higher frequency. And before that, when I did the arm movement up and down, that is also the anchoring with the above and below, and the within and the within and without, as the cosmic Christ energies flow from that heart radiance outwards for everyone. And then in the beginning, it was also Kuan Yin and the divine feminine bringing in those new codes of the sisterhood of the rose, that elevated energy that they're now able to share with us. And overall, these energies also help us with the balance between male and female energy. There's a lot of density being cleared around that we really truly can embrace each other in so much love and so much joy. And I wish you a most wonderful rest of your day, and I welcome you on Sunday, the 28th of April, on my websites under events. The replay from part 1 is under courses, and I wish you all the best, and I can't wait to see you on Sunday. Namaste.